all. Glad to, glad to have you all. I want you all to come in this morning. First, we're going to give all praise to the Most High God, Elohim, the creator of the all there is and the all that there will ever be. I want to say that. Second, foremost, I have to just give grace to the ancestor, you all, my ancestors of the pure white light. Um, Acknowledgement, love, grace. These are the things in life that are free, cost us nothing, and are the most difficult things to give back, okay? Moving forward, my whole purpose of being here in this moment, second of the hour, is to inform you all of the awareness that you need to have, not sometimes, not when it's beneficial for you, but all the time, because it will always be beneficial for you to always be aware of your surroundings wherever you are, whether it's traveling, on business, or vacation, no whether it's just outing, taking a ride, or no whether it's you being with yourself out just enjoying its peace. No matter where you are, you need to be aware at our time. That's my whole play. Good morning. Hey, TJ. I've been good, bro. I've been laid back in the cut, chilling, chilling. You heard, getting everything situated, rejuvenating my chakra system, staying lifted, blessed. I'm glad to see you, bro. Be sure to hit that like button coming on in. You stay blessed too, King. Know that, and I greatly appreciate the support. Overall, like I was stating, I greatly appreciate y'all's support. Come on in, smash the like button, drop down below in the comment section where you all are dropping and tuning in from, and we'll go from there. Moving forward, back to the message. Like I was stating, awareness is so imperative, not just for yourself, and not just for it's like this. We're aware that our actions affect everyone around us, right? I miss you too, bro. I kid you not. I miss all of my supporters, all my genuine supporters on my channel. I deeply miss you all. Overall, moving forward, I kid you not. That's why when I do go live, I always make sure I'm reaching out back to you all. I'm tapping into you all. I'm checking in with you all because I'm just as concerned for you all as myself. It's never just about me ever. It's never just about me. This shit is bigger than me at all times. Look how the sun started immediately shining upon you, girl. When I say that, it's the acknowledgement, the simple love that's freely to be given upon each other. That costs us nothing. I go back to what I was just saying in my intro. That costs us nothing, but seems so difficult to retrieve or be reciprocated between one human being to another. When it comes down to the awareness of self, knowing that we're aware of our actions and our actions affect everyone around us, it is simple as this. We're grown folks. We're not kids. Once I don't know what states you all are in, but down here in Louisiana, once you turn 17 for males, you're labeled a motherfucking grown up. You're able to go to big jail, lock up, prison, okay? For the males. As far as the girls go, it's a little different with them, all right? So these adults that are out here moving in this energy as kids, as fucking childish adolescents, I'm definitely going to drop my email, bro. Know that. I definitely will do that. I definitely will. These energies, these childish individuals that are acting like little kids, that have little beings, that are looking up to them, that are watching them, that are inspired by their poor actions and their poor decisions. These individuals have the The audacity to think that now in this day and age, us being in 2024, that they will be able to try to get one up on anybody. I mean, like, the way karma, the way universe, the way God, the way the shit is set up right now in this day and age, I don't think it's a good idea for nobody to be trying to fuck nobody over. You understand me? Because it could be them today and you tomorrow. Straight like that. That's how quick that boomerang coming back and hit people. All right? It's always have been about the intentions, the pure intentions. People are moving out here in this society, in this free world, as if it was the late 60s, as if it was the late 50s, as if these prejudice actions will be accepted here in 2024. Thank you, Musa. Hey, bro. Yeah, my lives are unpredictable. I have to be and move this way because I have stalkers, bro. Sadly, I have stalkers. I have. It's just sick, the obsession that they have with us color folks. However, that's why I'm moving like I'm moving, straight up. But know that I'm here. Know I'm tapped in. And know that I'm going to be here, bro. Straight up. Facts. The way that they think they're moving in 2024 and they think the shit will be tolerated, accepted, it flabbergastes me. It straight has me joke completely out at them, bro. Because I kid you not. It's like, I know you don't love yourself enough, but you don't love your kids enough that you're willingly handing them over to Satan. I'm sorry. You're willingly handing them over to the system. You don't love your kids enough that you're willingly handing them over to some entity that will do the same thing that you've been trying to do to others in the society. This is how poorly they feel about themselves, because they're willing to risk it all, thinking that they're gonna, acid reflux, thinking that their racist or prejudiced antics are gonna affect or hinder us in any way, shape, or form. And it's not. It ain't stopping shit. It ain't moving shit. That shit ain't even reaching, okay? I kid you not. However, the backfire of it all, that's coming back for your ass, that's hitting your ass, that's knocking on your door. It's like you're dishing it out, but you're not adult enough to stand on that shit and eat that shit and take your lick like the woman and man you are. Correct? Like the mother and supposed to be fathers that you supposed to be, correct? You're going to eat that shit because you were willingly to dish it out. You were willingly to cause disdain, chaos, and chaos and destruction to someone's life because you had no sense of peace within yourself, because you're truly unhappy within yourself. However, we're not here to be your motherfucking therapist, bitch. We're not here to be your big mama, and we're damn sure not here to play papa to no motherfucker. We're not raising no motherfucking grown-ups. Straight up. And we damn sure ain't raising no motherfucking kids of the next motherfuckers. You got to know that. You got to know that. So while you moving in this world, thinking you're going to take these clear folk actions because you seek attention and you want to be seen and heard so bad, the attention you're going to get is going to be detrimental for your sake, for your kids' sake, for your family's sake, because it will never affect God's child. It will never affect me. Touch not my anointed. Okay? Straight up. It will never. The devil, Satan is underneath my feet. It will always be underneath my feet. However, it's just the fact that it's just this, like this. I understand this. You willing to risk it all? You willing to risk it all? You been a weak motherfucker that was willing to throw in a white flag from jump. You've been that worthless motherfucker. Don't think you're gonna use me to prove to yourself that you're this upstanding individual when in all reality your true color that you truly are. You will be seen for the unstable creature that you truly are, because you can only cloak for so long. This is 2024. New rule, new game. If you're not on nothing positive, if you're not here to bring love, raise the vibrations in the world, if you're not here to help, you will be dismissed. You will be cast out and left behind. Shit is changing. It's God's new world order. You got that? It's the Most High's new world order. It's the Most High's say, not man's say. Man has no say. And this what baffles me. These motherfuckers think that they're going to try to cause harm against motherfuckers, and they're seeing that there are motherfuckers that are in high places right now. They're in high places right now, and they're being brought down to size because they thought they were going to get away with shit. And they're not. They're not exempt from nobody, no matter how much money they thought they had. They're not exempt in no way, shape, or form. So what makes these lower class individuals think that they're safe? That what baffles me. You don't have a smidget of what these stars have, but here you think you're going to try to sacrifice somebody because you want to be famous, because you want to be a star. Your punk ass don't want to work. You're a lazy piece of white trash that don't want nothing out of life, and you think you're just going to sacrifice the innocent individual, and you're going to be accepted into Hollywood? No, it didn't work out for you, huh? And it would be a good time to try to play those type of games with a child of God like myself. But I want to say this. I did cut out Musa. I'm back, baby. Musa, bro, do you see? Because I haven't been able to this shit. You know, normally I cover my celebrity stories. This shit, these allegations that has been constantly coming out. I have some documentations that I found on Reddit in regards of Dream, right? I want to speak up on him because he's the up and coming diddler. He's the new diddler on the list, the Dream. So it seems as if the information that has been swept under the rug regarding to the actions he has taken upon his ex-wife, his ex-girlfriend, and his current ex-girlfriend, it seemed that these allegations, bro, when I tell you, Musa, bro, this shit been going on forever. Like, this shit been going on, bro. It was the entire, I'm looking at it like a $1 billion business. That's why the feds and the Department of Homeland Security had to intervene due to the X trafficking, okay? Due to the X trafficking and human trafficking, okay? So with that being said, they had to intervene due to you. For years, the individuals were literally taking these women across state lines and keeping them as their own personal sex slaves, okay? And it baffles me because everyone who worked around these people, and I found out that at this time that the Dream were being accused of these allegations, let's say 2000, 2009, 2010, 2008, 2009, 2010. At that time, you guys, I don't know where you all were in your lives, but as I recall, that nigga was eating. The Dream was $1 million nigga. That's when he was making all his millions. That's where he was showing his talent. Okay, that's dude was working with the highest. Dude was working with the Jay-Z's, the Beyoncés, okay? The Dream was working with the Rihannas, all right? The Drakes, the Lil Waynes. Dude was working with the top of the artists in Hollywood, in the music industry, okay? He was writing for them all right? So it's not far-fetched that this young lady that decided to speak up regarding her being held captive for 10 years, while he juggled that, I'm going to provide you with a music career. I'm going to provide you with a lavish lifestyle. I'm going to provide you with jewels, furs, all that bullshit. But this is the price. And this is the thing. Many women are speaking up against the Dream, you all. I want to know, like, do you all see the domino effect that this has been having on the hip hop industry? Do you all really believe, honestly, deep down in your hearts, that the hip hop is not going? Do you really believe hip hop is going to recover from this? Do you believe hip hop will be able to? I'm talking about rap. I'm not talking about R&B. R&B always have been R&B always have been looked at as to, you know, number 3 or number 2 when it's been compared to rap. All right. However, hip hop in its overall sense, it seems like this is going to continue. This domino effect is only the beginning. The Dream. I'm thinking as far as, because I remember when Christina Milian detached from him in 2000, I think it was 2014, 2011, 12, 13, or 14. Somewhat in between that timeline when she departed from him, okay? That man was abusing her along with every other woman he was with, okay? Beating the dog shit out of him. And this the thing. No matter how much money they pay the courts, no matter how much money they pay the blogs, no matter how much money they pay the blogs, the courts, anybody that will sweep this shit under the rug. No matter how much money they paid them folks, it was all for nothing. Okay, because whatever goes on in the dark will come to the light. I'm not surprised that the Dream is in this predicament he's in. Honestly, I'm excited about the Dream. I'm excited, y'all, about the swamp being drained. I'm excited about all these monsters, all these pedophiles. I'm excited that all these sick, unstable, diabolical, sadistic, unstable creatures are being exposed. I'm excited. Continue to speak up, ladies. And if there are men out there being physically harmed, if there are men out there being abused, if there are men out there being date raped and drugged just so they could be someone's sex slave, speak up, men. Your voices are just as important. Just as important. Yes, we know it may be very embarrassing to have to live in that truth of having your innocence taken unwillingly. And this is for both sex, men and women, girls and boys. However, your voices are powerful. And together, our voices are powerful. And as a conglomerate, we're powerful. We can make shit shake. It's shaking right now. The rotten fruit are falling from the trees now. Okay? I kid you not. Speak up. A closed mouth don't get fed. And neither will a closed mind. Don't let that go over your head. So I'm very excited that the Dream is being exposed. No, I'm not one that thrives off someone else's pain. I'm not one of those. I'm like this. You do the crime, bitch, you gotta do the time. Straight up. Ain't no way around it. You was man enough, you was gangster enough when you was slapping them bitches, handling them bitches any type of way, trying to control them with the power you had in the music industry, right? Stand on that shit. Eat that shit. Take that shit to the chin. Yes, because at the end of the day, these be the main motherfuckers that is screaming, hey, I need PC. Hey, I need PC. I don't want to be put in population now. Don't put me in population by everybody. Put me in PC. These be the same motherfuckers that can't live in population in society. In prison. Spooking. But in the free world, while they have access to their money, while they have access to their so-called power, they this big dog. They this Clifford, the big red dog. Well, in reality, they ain't nothing but a fucking scrappy dude. Stand on that shit. Because them tables always turn. I know for a fact, these ladies that are speaking on the Dream's behalf, the things that she said he did to him. I've read one of the disclosed documents in regards of the allegations, you guys. He was literally strong-arming this girl, strong-arming her. Some jailhouse shit, okay? But they so scared of jail. But you doing jailhouse shit. This where you learning this shit from other niggas. I'm sorry, from other men. Ooh, I'm so sorry for that, YouTube. I don't want my channel to be striked. I don't want this video to get striked moving forward. These same men you learn these jailhouse antics from. You go strong on this woman, choke her out cold, and take her innocence. And then us, the public, we're like, well, why does this bitch keep going back? In all reality, because at this point, you know, if you got a duck, if you got a flunky, what you do with that bitch? You take that bitch to City Park and you feed that motherfucker, right? Let it quack, right? You got a duck, you gonna let that bitch quack, right? Aflac. Straight up. The fuck? So with that being said, if you keep putting yourself in these sort of situations, confirmation, if you keep extending yourself to be put in harm's way, what do you think's gonna happen to you, baby girl? 10 years? 10 years? You've endured that and never get that record deal? You was never gonna get it. Like, I don't know. It's like all these good girls want a bad guy until they get a monster. And then they, then it's, oh no, I don't know. But I do know that the opposites attract. And what y'all are seeking, this stardom, this fame that they're seeking, it comes with a hefty price. A very hefty price that take away your morals, your integrity, who you are as a human. Okay? It comes with a hefty price. And you have to ask yourself, if that's what you're really willing to endure, is that what you really want? Because understand this, them celebs, for a time, those celebs, they had people in places where, they were moving at the celebrity's drum, the beat of the drum. They were moving at their beat, not the judicial system beat. They wasn't giving a fuck about the judicial system, not at all. Okay, and we see that now. However, citizens fail to realize that, and I say this a lot, corresponding to certain situations, like the citizens fail to realize that they do give a fuck. They give a fuck. It may seem like they don't give a fuck, but they give a fuck. The judicial system gives a fuck. As harshly and hardly as that may seem, it's apparent they give a fuck. Definitely do. Okay? Okay? And it brings faith back. It gives the citizens a sense of faith and hope. Okay? Okay? Because now we see progress. Now we see change. Now we see forward movement. Do you know the powerful feeling that brings? Do you know the high vibration that in itself carries? That is a multitude of great on forward movement. Okay? And it just shows that, okay, this is only the beginning. A lot more is to come. A lot more motherfuckers will be going down too. So now we got Puff Daddy and his two kids, Academics, Drake, The Dream, TD Jakes. Who else was exploited 2024? We got a few Hollywood so-called celebs, okay? And down here, outside of Hollywood, that shit is been done also in the real world. I mean, in our reality. Because I'm not in Hollywood. I'm not a part of Hollywood. Never would be. I would never sell out to be a part of Hollywood, okay? That part. However, the same thing that is going on in Hollywood with the drain ban swamp, all these pedophiles being brought to justice, all these sick creeps that want to ex-traffic humans, they're being pulled down. The same thing is going on for these folks on the lower levels. These folks that are in the major cities, in the major neighborhoods, these same folks that want to be pedophiles, ex-traffickers, that want to play like they're pimps, want to get on the dark web, create groups, and try to sell humans on the dark web. Yeah, we know what you're aware of. And you got to be aware that the FBI, CIA, and the Department of Homeland Security knows what you all are aware of. Michelle Chigazola, talking to you personally. You and your partner, since you all chose to be ringleaders, were trying to exploit someone and ex-traffic them on a dark web. You're complete, utter dummies. Utter dummies. Utter dummies, you know? So not only is it happening in high places, it's happening in low places. As above, so below. No one's off limits, you know? So I'm quite ecstatic and excited that the drain is being swamped. The swamp is being drained. Okay? Because all these sick, toxic monsters needs to be put down. Jail or hell. I don't care what you do with them, God. God, I don't care what you do with them. However, and this is the thing, I also read that at that time when he was moving this young lady, his latest victim, I'm talking about the dream. At this time when he was moving this little girl from California to Atlanta, across state lines, okay, ex-trafficking her as his own personal ex-slave, okay? We're aware that at that time he was signed to L.A. Reid record label. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. If I'm not mistaken, he was under Epic. Yes, correct. He was under Epic, and it seems as if, like, everyone knew what Puff Daddy was doing, correct? Correct? Clive Davis knew what he was doing, correct? You got to know that L.A. Reid knew exactly what the dream was doing. They all know what their artists are doing. They all know what their main money makers are doing. They're very much aware of that. However, it's very imperative for them in that time to protect their brand. You got that? So, and like academics stated, I'm not sure if you all are aware of his online broadcast. If he goes down, everybody goes down. And that's what's taking place. You know? So yeah, I'm ecstatic. Yeah. They need to, this will continue. And honestly, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I also seen that not only did Christina Milian, not only did Nivea also speak out in regards of, that's the one, Nivea. Nivea spoke out in regards of the Dream abusive relationship. I'm sorry, abusive marriage, because she's the one that shares a child with him. Yes. She's the one that shares a kid with him. So it seems that she did speak out regarding her abusive marriage. However, like I said, everyone that was working with the Dream, assisting the Dream, even L.A. Reid, that was his boss. That's the label he was signed to, Epic Records. So even L.A. Reid, they all were in cahoots. They all were in cahoots, okay, with keeping this information under wraps and undercover. Because at the end of the day, who is this girl? Compared to the Dream, she's a nobody. Nobody's going to believe her, right? No one's going to listen to her, right? She's just another crazy person, right? No, that's what they want the public to believe. But this shit is happening too much, all too often. These same accusations are being brought to the forefront all too much, all too often. And it will not continue to be overlooked or turn a blind eye to. This shit has been investigated by the big guys. And now they're shaking shit up to the point that every other star in Hollywood, they're very, very, very nervous right now. Extremely nervous. Very scared. Very scared. They're probably backing up, reaching out to every individual that they probably caused some form of abuse to. They're probably reaching out to them. Look, you want to take this payout? I apologize for this, what I did to you in the past. I am so sorry. I was whatever. You want to take this? They're probably trying to make their amends with their victims, because they see where this is going to go. This is only the beginning. And I am excited. They could go from every motherfucker in Hollywood, from A to Z, from the alphabet to A to Z, go through every motherfucker and get them out of here. Out of here. Even those that are not in Hollywood, those that are not in Hollyweird, okay? Those monsters that are living right amongst us, okay? Yeah, living right amongst us, okay? Get them out of here. Out of here. You want to be sick, you want to have sex oops, my apologies again, YouTube. And all that weird shit, sadistic, diabolical shit. You want to human traffic, all that weird shit. May you go down. May you go to lockup. May your ass get picked up by the feds too. May you go down too. Ain't nobody safe. Continue. At this point, there needs to be some sort of groups created for folks to be able to speak up and speak out regarding the sexual abuse that they're experiencing or have experienced in the past. You know, because there has to be some safe haven in place for them. I'm all for it. All for it. Mm-hmm. Went as far as to create not having a safe space for these things won't be discussed. They went as far as to create, I got my stalkers online stalking. I see you hoes. We see you broke ass, bum ass, worthless ass, trailer trash, always lurking. We see you bum ass. Moving forward, it seems that these individuals didn't take in consideration that their money, their money can't buy karma. You know, and that's what they have never took into consideration. Like, yeah, you may be able to pay the blogs. Yeah, you may be able to play TMZ, all that weird shit. Uh, the social sites, the creators on the social, you may be able to pay them, but you can't bribe karma. You can't pay karma off to get away with your dirty deeds. You understand that? And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life, you all. That's what not only shows them who's in control, that being the Most High God, it put the motherfuckers in their place and make them have a reality check like, bitch. That Epstein shit ain't working over here. We not gonna do that. We ain't doing that. That Epstein shit ain't gonna work over here. Not at all. That shit going down immediately. Like the Titanic. That shit that shit going down immediately. Ain't no way in today's age and society, a blind eye will just be turned to to X trafficking or any sort of ex slaves. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody about to turn no naked eye to that bullshit. Not at all. You got to know better than that. And this is the thing. To you all who thought it was a good idea to falsely put my information on a dating site on the black... Hold up, let me back up. To you all who thought it was a good idea to put my illegal information and to basically try to bid me off on the dark web because you want to see us be ex-trafficked. Oh, they leave when I start mentioning that. Just know you've been watched. Know you're being tracked. Know every electronic device that you sign into, that you use, every website that everything you've entering in regarding to the web or any illegal searches regarding to ex-trafficking any human, okay, you will be brought to justice. You and your assistants, your family that assisting you junkies, you crack babies, you dope babies, okay? You sure will. And that's exactly what's coming to you. That's your future. So I hope you all saved up enough money that you were getting in the beginning for stalking me and receiving to cause me cause chaos in my life by trying to disturb my peace. I hope you saved that money because you're definitely going to need it for your store. You're definitely going to need it to make store and lock up. And not lock up, my bad. You're going to the big boys, the big girls. Checkmate. So know that not only are you being watched, you as a group, as an organized crime, as an organized gang, An organized criminal gang, you all will be brought to justice in that RICO law. I'm sorry, in that RICO Act. I smell a RICO. hmm I definitely do. I smell it. Just like the celebrities are experiencing, you too will experience it. You know that, right? Right? You were stupid enough to put our information on any dating site. You were stupid enough to try to bid us off in any way, shape, or form on any sort of dark web, in any shape or form of human trafficking or ex trafficking. Lock up. You go. Charges will get pressed to the fullest extent. To the fullest extent. I will not play with no cracker. No cracker. Y'all take it easy. No cracker. At all. And no one ever think it's possible until it happens to them. It doesn't affect them or bother them until it happens to them or until it hits close home to them. You catch my drift? However, I'm the type of individual, me personally, and to each his own. I'm gonna nip the shit in the bud before. I'm gonna nip the shit in the bud, so that way that shit won't be able to sprout or grow. Okay, we gonna end that shit there. Appreciate it. It's just the audacity for me, bro. T, it's really the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me because these individuals sit up here, conspire to um, listen to grown-ups engage into intimacy in the privacy of their home. And these peeping toms invade the privacy of me and my home and try to exploit me in the privacy of me and my home with recordings, okay? And go put this bullshit up on sites, on the dark web, on dating sites, as far as, like I just mentioned, the X trafficking. This is what they're doing. And thinking that they will get away with you want. You weak ass folks that stay next door, you want. You will never get away with, and you won't do this to no one else. I don't know who you've been doing that to in the past, but bitch, that shit stops here with me. Definitely. And you won't be successful. I'm back, baby. Sorry about that. Good morning. Much love. Glad to have you guys. Be sure to hit the like button while coming on in. I will be ending the live shortly. I've been on here about over 40 minutes after going in and out a couple of times. But as I was mentioning, this just brings me back to the beginning of my message regards to awareness, bro. It's the thought process for me. It's the audacity for me. Okay, it's that weak-minded bullshit for me. Okay, that's where we're gonna end this message for today at. Just being aware of your surroundings, cause motherfuckers out here thinking they could try to trick you out your spot, get you out the way because they feel like they ain't getting enough attention. You did? Some old fuck girl, fuck boy shit like that, straight up and down. You did? However, bitch, you ain't getting no attention off us and we ain't going nowhere. Go be here, bitch. Check yourself out. You did? If anything, you did? Check yourself out. You know? It's the thought process for me. It's literally the thought process for me. You know? Motherfuckers so weak and beat. Straight up. Weak and beat. Young motherfuckers, okay? That shit ain't doing nothing or moving nothing. You did? However, check yourself out. You can't step your game up. You can't play with the big boys and the big girls. Check yourself out gracefully. Cause we ain't piping shit down for nobody. We ain't turning down our light for nobody. Especially no hating ass cracker. You got to know that. Checkmate, check yourself out. And I'm out, y'all. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Share the video, you all. Yeah, yeah. It will be best for you too, dick suckers, to exit. Yeah, that part, cause y'all are finished completely. Y'all know. I see y'all later. We'll be live again. Uh-huh. And them dick jackers still gonna be that jacking off on my dick. Eating dick. Word to my mother. The fuck? Y'all be cool. God is good. Bless. All week broke bum.